need shows like this that show diversity or whatever. So this is our Melrose Place, if you guys have ever seen it. So anyways, just to get into it, they talk about social issues, they talk about things that's going on right now and stuff like that. And it's not so cliche. Like, they make it in a classy way, and they just do it right. Whoever the writers of the show, awesome. Thumbs up. So let's just go into last season 2, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go by the couples, okay? To Alice and Joey. Okay, y'all know Alice. She's had a horrible relationship with Sumi for all these years. She's been used. She's coming into her own. Joey helped her get into a better person, let her be more outgoing. She outed herself to her parents, everything. And she thought it was a big deal. She held her life up for everybody else except herself. But getting with Joey, she decided to become a better person. You see how relationships make you a better person? You know what I'm saying? So with all that being said, she thought that y'all know the Joey and the person that that Alice is working for, they used to date a certain person, and they felt like each other broke the other person up. So the cat's out of the bag, and it was all lies. The person in the middle lied about Joey. All right. So Alice is so good, but you hear Sumi in the back. She busts out Alice because she knew, and Alice, like, when she finally talks to Joey, it's not a big deal, but it is a big deal when she didn't tell her that they kissed. Like, she should have left that alone. Like, it was so cool, like, because she was just being honorary, and the person, I can't even think of her name right now, was trying to just get under Joey's skin and get back, but she's selfish, and that's all it was. So I don't know where Alice and Joey's relationship is going to go with this, but I can't wait to see and find out. Okay, now Davi and Dennis. Oh my gosh, this story is so up and down for me. Y'all know Davi. She is a secure fat woman, you know what I'm saying? She represents proudly. She's 24. She's a teacher. She just a fun, spirited person, but she has her lows too. When she has we see that her insecurities really come from her mom. Like, it's not even from others, it's just from her mom. I think her mom is like a waif model like type, and you know what I'm saying? So she's been so hard on herself. That's why I've seen where her insecurities came from. So with all that, she is cool with Dennis. Dennis cool with everybody, y'all know. But Dennis goes through a period where he helps Davi get her confidence back and everything and stuff like that. And as they're doing that, hanging out, she started seeing things that Dennis is not shallow, he's not superficial and all this stuff. And then Dennis sees that Davi is a great person, right? So anyways, we find out that Dennis is not just a loner that likes to freak on 20-year-olds. He really is just someone that's running from his own problems, which he's a divorcee father who had lost his son some years ago, okay? So he basically was running from his troubles by standing running away from his life and stuff like that. And he gets closer with Davi when he has a mental breakdown, So with that being said, Davi falls in love with him, and I know how the story goes. Davi falls in love with him. He doesn't reciprocate, and this is what it goes. So all that being said, as she's falling back and seeing that Dennis does not like her like that, that's when Dennis, he is holding his feelings, because he don't know if it's because he's been so helpful from her, or he don't know if he really does love this girl. So he realized that he really does love this girl, but it's kind of too late. So let's see what happens with them, okay? So let's go to, I want to say the best for last, okay? I want to see Cali and I want to send them last. Okay, let's just go into Malik. If you guys don't know, Malik is a strong woman who really fights the fight and walks the walk with the Black Lives Matter. She is just not a cliche or hashtag to her. Now with Isaac, he is not as deep into that, but he is there to be supportive of her, okay? So with that being said, she finds a good balance. She lets him know, like, this is my life, and he lets her know that everything doesn't have to revolve around that, because when Malika gets her claws and something, she gets in it. So with that being said, she is fighting judgment basically she had did a Black Lives Movement, and it went against a restraining order. She got all that. They gave her a plea deal, but the plea deal, the stipulation was to not to perform in any more protests. Okay, so she is fighting that. That's what she's going against. So Isaac, she finally tells Isaac, it's very upsetting because we find out that he does have anxiety, panic attacks. He didn't know that we having they help each other with that. So we're going to see what's going to go on with this couple, because it's crazy. Now, Mariana and Raj. Okay, Raj, you jerk. Okay, let's just go into it. Mariana gets close to Raj because they do a lot of projects together. He is a self-proclaimed nerd. He is very nerdy, and Mariana breaks his shell, and he find out that they really do like each other because they have so much in common stuff, right? So they're dating. He tells her he loves her. She doesn't tell him because she's scared. She really hasn't. They're young. Okay, y'all gotta remember these are early 20, 21-year-olds. Okay, mixed in a couple of 25-year-olds. Okay, nobody is older than 30. Okay, so she has never been in a relationship, so but she really do love Raj. So she's going through the ups and downs with helping Evan. See, Evan ties her in this too. So with that being helping, Raj is insecure, thinking that Mariana really does like Evan, but no, she's just helping Evan, this and all that stuff, right? So while he have his doubts, a new incomer named Isabella, she comes in. She's a pretty Californian. She's an actress, everything. She's so thirsty. We get introduced to her when she comes in and meets with Gael, but Gael lets her know, like, nah, I ain't in a relationship or whatever. So to me, I feel like she moved into Cartier because she wanted to follow Gael, but then what ended up happening was she ended up getting cool with Mariana, and so they get in a lease together. So while Mariana is getting cool with Isabella is all in Raj's ear, really trying to just cape on Mariana. What I feel like cape on Mariana's man, okay? So Raj is like really digging her and everything, so he really, really, really likes her. I feel like Raj is going to get his feelings hurt, and I'm gonna go into it. So Mariana finally tells him, look, I have feelings for Evan, but I do not want to act on them. So Raj tells her, even though he's been sneaking behind her back, Isabella tramp ass, he tells her that he has feelings for Isabel and he likes them and he wants to explore them. Can't you believe how jerky that is? Like, just because you're a nerd don't mean you're not self-conscious. Like, come on, please. So anyway, in the midst of that, I feel like Raj is going to get hurt because Isabella really does not like Raj like that. She just wants things that she can't have, and that's how she's coming off. Okay, with that being said, in the next season, we're going to see that Isabella is still on a 1-year lease with Mariana. So I don't know how it's gonna go like that. So I don't know. I'm torn in between with the dream of Evan. Let's get back to Mariana real quick. Mariana and Evan, listen, I think they're so cute together. I really think that Evan really do. Like, I like their chemistry. Like, it's so crazy. Is it crazy that I did not like Raj, and I never was cool with Raj and Mariana's chemistry, even though they were cute as work buddies, but not as a couple? I feel like Raj and Isabella are really cute together, even though I hate the way that she snaked behind her back. Okay, but anyway, I hope that Mariana and Evan does take that step, but with taking that step, they are public now at the company. Evan is public, so it will be a scandal for him to be dating one of his workers. So, okay. Now we're going to say, Gael, y'all know he quit his job. So he wants to be an artist. He's kind of broke, so he's doing high-end jobs. So that's with Gael. Let me not leave him out. So, last but not least, Cali and Jamie. Cali, I just want to wring your neck. But let's just go into Cali real quick. Okay, Cali, y'all know, if you guys don't know, Cali has dated Gael, and it didn't work out because she really, I think she wanted to be with something secure like Jamie, but she ended up eventually falling in love with Jamie. Okay, because Gael is not the thing that she's usually in, which is so weird for her because she is a fighter. She fights for a pro everything. Okay, like she is a leftist, if you will call it, but I don't call her a leftist or a liberal because she doesn't like throw her views down your throat, even though she kind of does, but it doesn't come off in like, okay, I know this or whatever, because I think she's more softer. I just think that people don't understand her. I feel like I'm a little bit like Cali. Okay, so but what Cali does, if for her causes, she sabotages her own personal life, like for the things that she stand up for, and we love the strongness of her. She pushes people away like that. So with that being said, she's getting closer with Jamie. She is a strong woman. She wants to pay a little rent, wants to help out. She don't want to be a layup and all that stuff. But she visits Jamie's family and sees that he is not who she thought she was. He is a Republican. He is which is so crazy because their views are opposites, but they really mesh well together, and I really like their relationship. So anyways, I don't know if this is a defense mechanism in Cali, but Jamie was thinking about getting her to move in, doing all this stuff, right? So they move in, they're doing very, very well with each other, but some way Cali has to fuck it up. Jamie is going against the company that Cali is working for, but Cali sits down because this is a bigger fight for Jamie than it is for her. But with all her self-righteousness, and I said it this time because was like, dude, you did not have to step in this. She sneaks some information to her company about Jamie's company, and it really breaks the trust in Jamie. Like, and that's why I could wring her neck, because it's like, dude, how can you go against your man? Like, some battles you just, what's that saying? Agree to disagree. Like, are you kidding me? Because the plan that I think that was going on now let's just go into the plan. The plan is the company that Cali is working for, they're booting out the tenants, but they're giving them a siphon and everything, or giving them a place to move and stuff like that. But Jamie's company, it's just there to facilitate what's going on. But when Cali finds out that it is I don't know if it was a detention center for mentally ill. Okay, so that is when Kelly takes the cake. So it was okay for Jamie's company to like give the people money to move everything, but when she finds out that the bigger reason is for a detention center, basically that's what it is. But they don't want to call it that. I mean, let's just keep it real. And that's when Jamie finds out and they break up. Oh, I hate to see what's going to happen. So he puts her out. I don't know if she's going back home, if she's going to stay there, because that's what's going on. So let's just go on what's going on in the whole house. Okay. The whole house, y'all know that Callie doesn't get along with the girls. That's why she left the first time. Okay. So that's it. And she finally is getting her relationship back with her sister Mariana. Mariana is going to be beefing basically with Isabella, because Isabella and Raj are going to be there. Okay, so what I feel like Isabella is going to be throwing Raj in Mariana's face. So just out of spite, because I really, really don't think that she likes him. So that's just my thoughts. Let me know what y'all think.